This is Red Carpet Flies News on the Fly, bringing you daily unique and interesting entertainment, celebrity, and luxury news for December 1st. Red Table Talk. Sandra Bullock speaks on adopting black kids. I have the same feelings as a woman with brown skin. In the latest episode of Red Table Talk, Oscar winner Sandra Bullock opened up about her motherhood journey and the moments that have shaped her. The actress unpacks a lot of the criticism she faced over her interracial adoption, according to Gossip, and the usually super private superstar talks about traumas of the foster care system, co-parenting, the life-changing experience that led her to seek a unique style of therapy, and what parenting two black children has taught her. In the interview, Bullock admitted that things would be easier if she and her children shared the same skin color. The actress stated, "To say I wish our skins matched? Sometimes I do, because then it would be easier on how people approach us." Bullock explained, "I have the same feelings as a woman with brown skin being with her babies or a white woman with her white babies." She continued that it would only take stepping inside her household to see her experience is nearly identical to any other parents, regardless of race. She spoke about constantly trying to do things right and make sure her kids were on time, and even mentioned setting aside time to fix her daughter's edges. Ooh, Red Table Talk. They always give us something to talk about. First and foremost, let me say this. Sandra doesn't look like she aged a day. She still looks like she's 26 and fresh off the set of Speed. So this interview. Well, okay, so let me talk about first. Sandra Bullock has a movie that's coming out called The Unforgivable with Viola Davis, and it's about a woman being released from prison after serving a sentence for a violent crime and re-enters society that refuses to forgive her past. The movie comes out on Netflix on December 10th, and I believe this interview is a part of her press run for the movie. So there's a lot to unpack here, and there's so much more to this interview than what this article stated. So I watched the entire interview because sound bites can be misconstrued, and I wanted to make sure I totally understood the interview. In the interview, you could tell that Sandra loves her kids. That is undeniable, and she's very cognizant of race relations. You know, at one point here in Hollywood, it seemed kind of like a fad for rich white people to adopt little black kids like they were accessories, but that's not the case with Sandra. She talks very openly about her concerns for her black children as a white mother. You know, I used to have issues with interracial adoptions because I felt like, how could a white parent or other parent teach black children about black culture? But as I've gotten older, I see love is just love. And Jada and her mother expressed these same sentiments at the table. I've seen plenty of black children raised by black parents come out horrible, and I've seen plenty of black children raised by black parents come out wonderful, and I've seen plenty of black children with white parents come out wonderful or horrible. And you know, it's not about skin color. It really is about the love the child is receiving from the parents and from the household. What I really appreciate about Sandra is her realness with her kids. She doesn't act like she's the great white hope, and she doesn't excuse bad behavior perpetrated by some white people. She lets her kids know that outside her house, people will treat them differently because of the color of their skin. So I feel like she's preparing them for the real world. I hope I haven't lost anyone in this Red Table Talk analysis. I did, however, find Sandra's comment about having to do her daughter Layla's edges a little cringy, but I think it came from a good place. Interracial adoption, or interracial anything, is such a sensitive and touchy topic. It makes it uncomfortable to talk about sometimes, but I believe we need to have more of these type of conversations and be a little uncomfortable. We need to talk about the human condition instead of the racial condition, but in order to get over that hurdle, we have to talk about things that make us uncomfortable. So I'm really glad that Sandra shared her experiences as an adoptive mother to black children, and I'm glad I watched the entire interview because the sound bites I was initially hearing were crazy. Luxury home buyers increase globally, fueled by FOMO and lifestyle changes. Luxury Portfolio International, LPI, the world's premier network of luxury residential real estate brokerages, is pleased to share the results of its 2022 State of Luxury Real Estate Report. The study comprises data from individuals in the top 1 to 5% income brackets across 20 countries and touches on a broad range of topics crucial to the global luxury residential real estate market. Most notably, the LPI report reveals a continuation of dominating home purchasing related trends that began during Q3 of 2020 and continued throughout all of 2021, showing that demand for luxury real estate remains high. Price increases expect to continue, supply remains lower than demand, time on the market for luxury single-unit family homes often continues to last just hours, and sustainability is critically important, about 66% when considering future home purchases, reports Yahoo Finance. Sustainability, according to the study, is now a major differentiator in luxury homes, and buyers are willing to pay a premium to have features and amenities that better prepare them for the future. FOMO, or fear of missing out, is the feeling of anxiety that an exciting or interesting event may currently be happening elsewhere, often aroused by posts seen on social media. With the year at home and headlines toting the hot market, FOMO has become a significant concern for about 26% of luxury home buyers. FOMO manifests in different ways. First, as a true miss-the-boat moment where prices extend beyond reach, and second, but equally impactful, is arranging finances for major purchases. COVID-19 remains a significant concern. The study revealed that the market has already accounted for much of its effects. This compared to last year when the top trend in luxury real estate was finding a home that would accommodate the family that works from home. Other additional takeaways from the LPI were the global trend for residential real estate demand will continue to grow in 2022. It remains a seller's market. While the flight to suburbia has been a major COVID headline, the research reveals that city center luxury residential real estate is alive and well. Over half of luxury buyers worldwide, about 55%, expect to buy their next residence in a city, and about 77% will be within commuting range. And interestingly, a new class of entry-level luxury buyers enters the market. Across the full spectrum of affluent consumers, there is a greater interest in purchasing real estate under $1 million. This signals a resurgence of the upper middle class buyer who delayed in purchasing due to the pandemic or who are now willing and able to acquire. Consequently, this is creating an increase in the number of entry-level luxury buyers, up to 44% from 39%, which means these new entry-level luxury buyers are looking to buy houses in the $1 to $1.9 million range in US dollars. This is a really interesting and telling report because the wealthy have an outsized influence on the general public. Trends that are affecting the rich are usually trends that trickle down to everyone else. So you can kind of forecast a bit the real estate market based on the affluent. Emphasis on kind of. I live here in Hollywood and houses ain't cheap out here, and I've been low-key house shopping. Houses here tend to be on the higher end, but not inaccessible. A lot of the concerns that were brought up in this report are some of my concerns as well. Being quarantined and working from home has made it very apparent to me that I need space. Having your bedroom, home office, and entertainment all in one room is very difficult. It would be nice to have separate rooms to help you transition from work mode to home mode by physically moving to different spaces in your house. Additionally, I'm also concerned about sustainability. I want my house to be able to withstand the future unforeseen problems. Like, I have been very interested in hydroponics, and I really want to grow my own veggies. However, that requires room and that requires light. So my future house needs to be able to accommodate that, as well as grow with me and my growing family. What if I need my parents or my grandparents to live with me in the next pandemic? I need a house that can be transitional and grow. Like I said, this report is very interesting because I think it taps into the psyche of a lot of home buyers, especially first-time home buyers. Dave Patel launches production company Minor Realm and expands team with Lakshmi Iyengar and Samarth Sanahi. Dave Patel has launched his own production company, Minor Realm, which has a mission to explore and develop the creative landscape of voices and talent too often unrecognized, bringing these stories to life in a larger way. According to Variety, Minor Realm will focus both on films and television and has already had a first-look deal with Savani Haas Pictures, developing and creating projects with Savani Haas CEO and founder Savani Rawat and president of production Julie Goldstein. At Minor Realm, Iyengar will take on the role of EVP, head of production and development, and oversee film and television development slate. Sahani joins Minor Realms as EVP, production, and producing films and television projects. He has previously worked on major studio releases including The Dark Knight Rises, Mission Impossible, Ghost Patrol, and Life of Pi. Sahani is a producer on Patel's directorial debut, Monkey Man, which has recently been acquired by Netflix. He was also a producer on The Wedding Guest and Patel's directorial short, Home Shopper. Iyengar and Sahani will be based in Los Angeles. It's just my observation, but it seems like in order to be a booked and busy actor or actress, at some point you will have to create your own studio and create your own movies that you can act in if you want a career with longevity. Kevin Hart has Heartbeat Studios, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has 7 Bucks Production, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon have Pearl Street Films. And while this ensures your career as an actor, it also provides hundreds, if not thousands, of jobs for people in Hollywood or in the entertainment business, not just actors and actresses. So I'm looking forward to see what films come from Patel's new production company. Well, that's it for Red Carpet Fly's News on the Fly for December 1st. Please like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Red Carpet Fly, and also follow us on Instagram at Red Carpet Fly. And until tomorrow, always stay fly.